I used to pretend that this big rock was my little house and that this little area here was my swimming pool. Right here, when the tide was low enough. So, welcome to my childhood play den, Virgo. I'm also a Virgo, if you guys did not know. So, let's tap into the energies we have for June 8th through the 14th. 2016. So it's Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring, welcome everybody. They're all just different filters of how you're looking at what you're wondering about, what you're praying about, confused about, all that stuff. In the end, Virgo, always use your own logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation. How you ride these energies is always up to you. We're all beautiful children of God. We're all psychic. We just receive info differently, and sometimes we just need to adjust our frequency or clean off our antennas to gain more clarity in whatever we're confused or wondering about. So I have the Art of Life tarot here. I brought like a picnic basket full of tarot cards to the rock in the middle of the creek for us. So I brought a few different decks down here, and I feel like I want to read from this one. So let's get a base, focus, energy. Let's see what God, Holy Spirit, universe, energies of love, our higher self, our guardian angels, archangels, everything that's here to help us move forward in love have to say for Virgo. Get a little clarity and wisdom. One card to begin with for Virgo this week, 8th to the 14th of July. July! We have the Knight of Swords. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. So, try. Perhaps there's somebody else who's allowing their movement forward to you, Virgo, because this is the Knight of Swords. So, this is the Knight rushing in with what he believes is true, no matter what, because that's his passion, that's his pathway. That's his mission, I want to say. Also, the quote is by Søren Kierkegaard, and it's Don Quixote by Honoré de Mer, 1865 to 70, Neue Panoptik, Munich, Germany. Let me let you see that picture. I hope my pronunciation was sort of okay there. All right, I'm going to pull another card. So this is also an air sign, Virgo. So somebody who thinks a lot. Those two want to come. That's the Sun, and that's the Three of Pentacles. So I'm going to start there and put these away. So going back to the Knight of Swords, Virgo, so it could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, or a male energy rushing into something, rushing towards you, rushing around your life, somehow in your life, like a big tornado, I want to say, with a lot of energy, not afraid to lose himself. Let's see, I mean, then you have the Sun, Virgo. The Sun is jumping out for us, Virgo. So, this is the picture. Let me let you see this. It kind of reminds me of here. That's kind of awesome. All right, and it's the Banks of the Loire, detailed by Joseph Turner, date unknown, Worcester Art Museum, Massachusetts, USA. And the quote is by Friedrich Nietzsche. And it's precisely the least, the softest, lightest. A lizard's rustling, a breath, a flash, a moment. A little makes the way of the best happiness. So, find joy, Virgos. Find joy and beauty and abundance and love in the small things around you. the first thing I wanted to think of is when I come out here and I go over there where it's a little bit deeper and I put my hands in the water and I feel the current moving around my hands, and then pay attention to the way that the current moves around your legs, and then just let yourself fall into the water and feel the rush on your body. The feeling, the experience, knowing that we're alive right now to have this moment that we have in our life to live. I want to say, allow yourself to live, Virgo. Allow yourself to notice how beautiful it feels to have the sun on your skin and how it feels warm, and then move into the shade and feel the difference in temperature and find joy in that experience, in the small things, because that's where your abundance is going to come from. Allow others to see how beautiful you are, Virgo. Let your true light beam, let your true inner child come out this week. Do things like you did when you were a kid, like me here. I guess it is a good thing I brought you guys to the creek. I mean, this is my little paradise. This is what I did as a kid with my goggles and my snorkel and getting little fishies from the creek and moving stones around and diving down under the water with the fish like a mermaid. All kinds of fun stuff. So allow yourself to feel that joy like you did when you were a kid. The next card, Virgo, is the Three of Pentacles. And the quote is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. The reward of a thing well done is to have done it. It's not to sit there thinking about it. It's to allow the experience in your life and to say yes to the experience, Virgo. So I want to say, if you're a hermit kind of Virgo, like some of us can be sometimes, and sometimes you're just comfortable staying in your beautiful surroundings that you have, perhaps you need to get out. So if you're invited somewhere this week, go out, go on a journey, go on an adventure, go on a mission, go do some errands, do something, get out and do something and see where it leads you. Perhaps go on your own little secret journey and just ask God, ask Spirit to take you somewhere important for you and see where it brings you. I have done that before, Virgo, and ended in one of the most miraculous places I could ever have ended up at, that had a connection to so many specific, really, really important things to me. So sometimes you don't need to know where you're going, you just need to say you're going to go there and to start. So this, let me let you see the picture. The picture here is the tightrope walker, detailed by August Macke, 1914, Kunstmuseum Bonn, Germany. It's really pretty. There's so much creativity and passion and ambition and drive. I want to say putting a lot of time and effort into something that becomes something bigger. Virgo, I feel like Virgos really study what they are passionate about and really become experts at. Not just one, but usually many different things, because they find a lot of passion in things that they do, in things that they enjoy getting their hands into, Virgo. So if you're thinking about doing something different, Virgo, something new, a new activity, a new creative endeavor, a new project, a new thing that you haven't tried before that maybe you did as a kid or thought about as a kid or thought about now as an adult, but you might feel like a kid doing it, maybe try it. Get your hands on something new this week. Maybe this involves the night. I feel like I need to pull another card, Virgo. I'm going to go to a different deck. I'm going to go to the Tarot Illuminati here and pull another card on top of the Knight of Swords to bring more clarity to whom this particular character is in our lives this week, Virgo. So let's see. Let's get more clarity for the Knight of Swords for Virgo. The Five of Pentacles sort of wanted to jump. So somebody who feels left out in the cold, who needs to learn to let bygones be bygones, hurts become strengths, wounds become a means for understanding your own stability. So there's someone who is maybe coming to you, Virgo, finding their own inner light. Perhaps you've been, I want to say Virgo has been maybe an inspiration by even being alone or being good at being alone. Perhaps Virgo finding their own, you Virgo, perhaps you, showing who you really are, allowing yourself to be yourself is helping somebody else around you come in out of the cold. I feel like this isn't necessarily you, but if you're out in the cold and you're feeling left out in the cold, the sun is coming out this week, so get out of the cold and go into the sunshine and be yourself and be bold and be you and do something new, and you're gonna be good. If this is the King of Swords, perhaps he's going to feel more warmth by having you in his life, Virgo, or her life. There's two people here. Perhaps both of you have been left out in the cold for a while. So let's see. Let's pull another card for clarity on the Knight of Swords. Virgo. The Magician. And the Four of Wands is at the bottom, Virgo. So understanding that all of the effort, all of the time, all of the energy placed into something is soon to bring an experience into your life. This is a wedding. This is a celebration. This is somebody showing up out of nowhere in your life, and that being the biggest surprise you've ever seen, and then there's flowers behind his back or her back. It's like the surprises keep coming. There's been seeds planted behind what you could see. Or perhaps together you're planting seeds together that become a celebration. Perhaps this becomes a wedding. Perhaps you're invited to a wedding and you need to say yes and go. Maybe it's a spontaneous invite or a spontaneous celebration where you have an experience, you have a moment. I want to say you lose yourself together in passion. And this brings stability somehow into your life. This passionate moment, this dance, this new dance brings stability. You have a 3, and then a 4, and then a 5. Although I feel like it should be the 5, and you're letting go of things that don't work. And you're moving forward with things that do work. And you're seeing what's right in front of you to make it work, Virgo. This is having the ability to manifest all of your dreams, everything you can think about and feel and know into your reality. This is making it happen, making it real, and having it become in your life right now that you can see and know and taste and smell and experience. So see what's around you that you can make magic with right now this week, Virgo. Make magic in your life. I'm going to pull one oracle card for Virgo. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Feel what part of this rings bells and whistles for you. Time for a nap, Virgo. 24. So this is allowing yourself time to renew, allowing yourself to rest and feel rejuvenation in your life, letting go, taking a break, going to the creek, enjoying yourself, going to a party, feeling free, having the experience by allowing it to be. I hope